Hi, and welcome back to Bachelor Buzz, the best place to come for recaps on your favorite reality dating show and the latest in Bachelor Nation news. We're your hosts, Arena.
And Julia, and we're so excited you could join us today. We have a Bachelor Nation news update.
Woo!
Woohoo! It's been a while, so we
Yeah.
wanted to get you guys all the new information in the Bachelor Nation world. We're also getting our buzz on. Cheers. I have me a rosé because I'm getting very excited. Jen's season starts in almost a month.
Woo! So
Yay!
exciting. And I am using a wine glass, but
Yes,
it is
classy.
sparkling water.
Sparkling water,
Once we
yes.
start the season again, guys, I am going to be having a glass of wine again. It's just, you know.
Hey, I get it. Again, we do what we want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah,
But yeah,
really.
I do like mine a lot. Actually, this is called the Pale Rosé by Sasha Lichane. And it's got a cute
Ooh.
bottle. So if you want like a kind of like cool Frenchy vibe, it's a nice bottle to get. But anyways, so we are catching you guys up. And what do we have first off on the docket, Arena?
Yeah, so first off, we're going to talk about our new bachelorette, Jen Tran,
Jen.
who
Yes.
her season starts July 8th, and
Mm-hmm.
we are so excited to watch it. But her filming has officially wrapped, guys. And
My
if you've
God.
noticed, there's a lot of promos out on socials lately with
It
Jen
is
in them.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks
So
happy.
she does. I think she's definitely with someone because she definitely seems happy, and that's just so great to hear or great to see. And I hope that, this relationship continues and it's like such a great thing. And we can continue this streak of happy couples
I
from
know. Seriously, knock
franchise.
on wood, everyone. Knock on wood.
Please, please.
Another thing is that we are now seeing a lot more promos about the men in first season.
Yes.
And we're already taking
Hmm.
notes and taking bets. We are already thinking about who we like, who we think might be a good match. But keep an eye out. We are going to post a little episode just like we did for Joey on
Yeah.
who we think may go far and
Yeah.
who might get her final rose. So
Yes, guys, get
keep an eye
ready. And if
out.
you want, hey, choose your people too. Make yourself a little list of who you think that
Yes.
Jen's gonna fall for and be the one. And we'll see maybe how we compare. Because as we go, guys, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna be with our
Predictions.
predictions.
Yes. And we were pretty good last
We
season.
were. We
Like,
really were.
I
Things got
mean,
tricky at the end, though.
I was
There's
proud
no
of us.
like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, the ending, it was tricky, but I mean, we were still right.
we were. We really were.
Go us. Anyways.
Just saying, guys.
Um, so another piece of news, I think we're all very relieved to see that
Yeah.
Ryan Sutter has his wife back.
Hmm.
Yay, Trista's returned. Woohoo! Man, that man was going through it. And I am just
Yes.
so glad that everything's okay. She's fine. They went immediately on like a trip to Mexico with the family.
Mhm.
So they're doing great.
Mhm.
They've been posting a lot and they
Yeah.
look happy.
Yeah.
So, yep, I think she still did not really say what she was doing, but
No.
she assured all of us that she's fine.
Yes.
She's like, man, what she said? She's like, man, can't a man miss his wife for a minute or something? I don't
Yeah,
know.
she had this
It was
post
cute.
and everything, but I think he just alarmed people so much because he like
He
rarely
did.
posts
He did.
anything besides I think about his
Hmm.
dog. And then all of a sudden, all these news outlets were picking up on his posts because people were like, "What's going on? This is so crazy." And so, yeah, he can go back to
Yeah.
just doing his thing and
Post him
just,
at his dog,
yeah,
black and white. No,
yeah.
but seriously, get you a man who misses you the way Ryan Sutter missed
Wow.
Trista.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
that really is just proof that Bachelor
It
love
can work.
connections can work. Like
Can work.
it's funny because it's just so cute. It's
Yeah.
honestly just one of those things where it's like, oh my God, he loves that woman. And look at their
So
cute family.
much. And they've been
Life
together,
goals.
what, 20 years? Come on, guys. This isn't the beginning of the
Seriously.
relationship. This has been 20 years and he's still
Yeah.
so in love.
Oh,
It's amazing. It's
so
wonderful.
cute.
It's beautiful.
Yes. I
Yes.
love it. Anyway, so glad that you guys are back together.
Yes. So good.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. So then we have some a little information that we learned about the Golden Divorce. So, as we all know, Susan and Kathy have a great podcast called Golden
Really
Bachelor
great
Happy
podcast.
Hour.
Yeah, it's very fun to listen to.
It is. They're a lot of fun because they also do like advice and they're wise
They
and
do
it's
little
just really
games.
cool.
Yeah.
So they went on a show called The Jess Cagle Show on Sirius XM, and they talked a little bit about it. And Susan was basically like, yeah. So Teresa didn't want to quit her job and move. She decided she didn't want to do that. And basically, it was kind of like it made sense to them because they were like, well, she lives in a totally different part of the country. He lives in the Midwest. She's in New Jersey, near New York City, and she has this great job.
Yeah.
And that's like the main reason, I guess, why they broke up. And of course, Kathy said, like, you could tell from night one that they had a strong connection in the mansion.
Mhm.
So I think really, like, this happened just the way it was meant to happen. He was meant to choose her, and I don't think people can go back and say anything about that. They were meant to choose each
Yeah.
other, but things happen, and it's sad, but I hope they both meet great people because they still can, and they
Yeah.
obviously have been great for this franchise. So,
Yeah. But you
yeah.
know what? She did spill a little, well, not tea, but like she did kind of stir the pot because I actually don't remember which one of them said it. But she said something about how like she sides with Gary.
Oh, it
She's
was
like, I'm
Susan, I think.
who was
I
it?
think it was Susan. I
Susan.
think so.
So she said she was team Gary because she was seriously
Yeah.
like, I think she knew that like before,
Yeah.
like how,
Yeah.
he was, she felt bad for him
Yeah.
that this is how it turned out. And I
Yeah.
guess it's kind of just to her, it was obvious that, it wouldn't work, but they got married.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that was
So
a
we'll
little
see
interesting to
though.
hear. Yeah.
Let's see what happens with Joan's season, The Golden Bachelorette. I hope Joan finds the right guy and it works out because Joan's great, and it would be great to see a couple succeed
Mhm.
from that part of the franchise, and then also we'll get to see the new Golden Bachelor, whoever that is.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that will come from Joan's season, The Golden Bachelorette. They'll just do a quick turnaround, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So next up,
Yes. What
Abigail.
else? Oh, yes. Abigail
Yay. We love
Herringer.
Abigail.
Man, the last names get me again.
I know it's hard. Like I'm not.
Herringer. Oh my God. It's like I am so confident with these names, and then I have to say them out loud, and I'm like, wait, I
Because
could
now
be
it's
totally
public.
wrong.
Yeah, like
Abigail, let us know. Direct
please,
message us if we're
please.
wrong.
Yes.
Please,
Correct us.
just correct us and then
Yes.
become friends with us and come on our show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, girl. Anyways, Abigail, oh my God, we love her. Love her and
Yes.
Noah. Loved her
Yes.
on her seasons, Bachelor in
Yeah.
Paradise. So she has released a book called The Deaf Girl.
Yeah.
Love it. Again, she is so knowledgeable and such a great advocate for the deaf community. Now, she
Mhm.
does have two cochlear implants, so she is verbal and speaking. She doesn't use sign language, but I mean, man, this girl is deaf. When she takes those cochlear implants off, she cannot hear. So she writes a memoir about just feeling kind of trapped between the two worlds, the hearing world and the deaf world, and talking about how, her life, she grew up among her peers. She felt like an outsider. But she also wants to find her place in the deaf community. And it's just been hard.
Yeah.
So I'm very much looking forward to hearing more about the book. I do think I'm going to purchase it.
Yeah.
I would love to read it
I
this
would love
summer.
to.
I also
Yeah.
bought Hannah B's book.
Yeah.
So if I like the books, you guys will hear more about that. If not, then maybe you won't hear much about
Well,
it.
I would love to read
Or in
Abigail's
reality, I may
too.
just not get around to reading them because I have a 1-year-old. So let me be. You're gonna read hers too?
I want to try.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
guys,
think
I want to
honestly
try.
it would be so fun to do a book club. So like if
Yeah.
any of our listeners are planning to read those, let us know
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
we will like definitely read them. And
Yeah.
we will like maybe even, have like an episode about them. That would be really
Yeah.
fun to do.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so we're very happy for her. Congratulations, Abigail. We really hope that it's a success and we can't wait to read.
Yeah. Next we have Katie Thurston. Real quick, guys, she's in a new
Yeah.
relationship. It is with someone in the public eye, but she has not told us who it is yet. So, but she's very happy. Oh, or did it come out?
Sorry, no, I just remembered something else about Katie that I didn't write on our little list.
Oh my
You
goodness,
can
what's
finish
going
what you
on?
were saying first.
Well, I was gonna say it's really nice to see that she's happy and she's with someone because we know that obviously it didn't work out on her season of The Bachelorette, and it didn't work out when she started dating another guy that was on her season after she broke up with Blake. So it's good to see that she's happy and she's in that exciting new phase of being with someone. But what else
Yeah.
do we have? Is there?
So I feel terrible that I didn't think of this, but I just remembered that she also made bank recently. She freaking won the grand prize, $20,000 at Celebrity Poker Tour
Oh,
Invitational
that's right.
third title.
I
I'm not really
forgot.
big on like poker world, but
It's
dang, that is impressive.
amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
Katie.
Yeah.
I love gambling. I don't play poker, but I love blackjack. So like I think that's awesome. And I just love that like she is just fearless. She's become a comedian. She travels
Mhm.
all over the US doing
Mhm.
comedy. She's doing poker. She's got a new boo. She
Mhm.
sells vibrators on
Yeah.
Instagram
Yeah.
or she like does ads for them.
Yeah,
You know,
she's
like good for you, Katie. I'm
yeah.
happy for her. You know, maybe she didn't find love on The Bachelor, but hey, look, everything works out, as I love to say.
Yeah.
And now she's got 20K in the bag. So
Hello. And she,
congrats.
you know what? She
Mhm.
hustles and she does what she wants to
She
do, and that's what I like
does.
about her. She
She
just is
does.
herself and doesn't
Inspirational.
care.
Mhm.
Yeah, what others think.
Yeah, I do love that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving
Oh,
on. Do you want to talk about Rachel?
of course, because it's
Who loves
Rachel.
Rachel? I mean, I love her too,
So,
but
of course.
Arena has a connection.
For those of you guys who listen and watch us, you know that I'm a huge fan of Rachel Nance, who was on Joey's season of The Bachelor just this past
Top
season.
3. Hmm.
Yeah, top three. So Rachel apparently has been linked to John Henry, guys. Yes, that's John Henry from
What?
Charity's season of The Bachelorette, and who is
Bachelor
engaged
in
to Kat
Paradise.
Izzo on last season of Bachelor in Paradise. So yeah, and he's a good friend of Joey's, a really good friend of Joey's. They
Yeah.
connected on that season of
Oh
Charity
my
season.
God.
So yeah, they may be together. We're not sure. The reason we think that they are is because we've seen posts that people have noticed. There was a photo that she posted from Stagecoach way back in April, and there was a guy with a bunch of tattoos on his arm, and he was embracing her like this with just his arm.
Have we dissected the tattoos? Have we matched them to him?
I have briefly, I didn't go super
I
detailed,
have
but I looked at
not.
his tattoos in that TikTok video that Rachel posted, and I looked at the arm in the photo, and they look
Ah.
similar. Very similar.
Ooh.
And
All
honestly, his
right.
tan is similar.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I just,
The build, the tan, the
the
tats.
build, the tan,
What else do you need? Case closed.
Clay's Girls. So if they're
Well done,
together,
Arena.
I'm
Uh-huh.
so happy for them because
Yeah.
I love Rachel. I want to see her happy and in love. Well, I'm not saying they're in love. I'm sorry, guys. If you're not, jumping the gun. I'm not shooting you.
Married at first sight. Just kidding.
But if you guys are just enjoying each other's company, that's lovely as well. And John Henry seems
Yeah.
like a really nice guy. That's what all the guys on his season have
If
said.
he's like Joey, then he
Yes.
must be a good guy.
Yeah, and he seems like it. And he does a lot of really important things. Like in Virginia Beach, he had that walk in support of suicide awareness, mental
Mm.
health.
Right,
He's really
he
focused on
did.
that, and I think it's great. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he can see the good in people.
Yeah, he really can. And we know she can. So, I think
Yeah.
that
The
having
only
that
thing though is that they're
opposite
bi-coastal.
sides of the country.
They are not, they're going to be long
Yes.
distance. Now, is that the worst thing in the world?
No.
No. You know, in the age of social media, like internet, calling, texting, FaceTime,
Traveling.
and they're traveling, like, you know, it can work, but
Mhm.
they need to find an endpoint. I will say, I hope that if they're going to do this, that they do it for
Mhm.
real.
Yeah.
And I hope that they don't, you know, break up over something as silly as distance.
I hope
Make it
not.
work. But whatever. Okay,
Whatever
again,
works.
I'm jumping the gun. I'm like, oh, Arena, falling in love. You're jumping the gun. And then I'm over here like, make it work.
Work.
Put a ring on it, basically.
Like,
Move in together. No, but I mean, honestly, it's just like it is long distance. But
yeah. So
whatever.
hopefully it's working
Good
out.
luck,
And
guys.
Rachel, John Henry, yes, good luck. And
Yeah.
we're here. We're here, guys.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We're here.
Yay. All right. So next on our to-do
Mm.
list, talking about Caitlin Bristow and Zach Clark. We've heard rumors about them since New Year's, and there are still little breadcrumbs that point to them being together. They were at
Mhm.
a wedding last weekend,
Mhm.
and it wasn't someone from Bachelor Nation. So
Mhm.
that means that somebody brought a plus one. I mean,
Mhm.
that's what we're inferring here. But
Mhm.
yeah, it sounds like maybe they're still dating, or,
Mhm.
there hasn't been an official like
No.
hard launch. But if that's the case, I'm glad that it's still going.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's going well if they're still dating.
Mhm.
Good luck. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm still not sold on them though,
Yeah.
because they're so like their lifestyles. I mean, she owns a wine
Mhm.
company and he's a sober coach. So
Yeah.
I'm hopeful that they'll make it work, but I'm also
Yeah.
kind of like I hope that they're also focused on their own happiness
Yes. Yes,
and what's right for
definitely.
them.
And what's right for them for sure. Because it's an interesting dynamic when you have people for those backgrounds coming together. Not saying it can't work, not saying that,
Hmm.
but it's yeah, it might be a little more work, that's all. But whatever works for them, they're adults and they're in their late 30s, early 40s. He's like 40 now, I think, and she's 38, 39. So they are mature adults that are doing their thing, guys. So
Yeah.
hopefully we get to see eventually a real hard launch or something, or then we know for sure because it does appear that
Yeah.
they are
I
hanging out.
I want him to be happy, but like I
Yeah,
really want Caitlin to be
I
happy.
know.
I
Yeah.
really do. I don't want her to like, you know, not waste her time, but I want her to really find that person. I keep
It would
thinking
be.
she finds him.
Yeah, I hope so. Like,
I'm sending you good vibes, Caitlin Bristow.
yeah. And Zach. But yeah, I know we're
And
talking about
Zach,
Caitlyn.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But like,
know.
I don't know.
She was
I
the
mean,
bachelor.
Zach's
Yeah.
cool, but I like
Yeah.
have loved Caitlyn for a long time.
For
Like
a
I
long
just like
time.
think she's awesome and I
Yeah.
really hope she finds someone. I hope she finds her own happiness, whether
Yeah.
that be with a romantic partner, or whatever. But I mean, I
Yeah.
do think that she has done so much for herself. She's like followed her intuition, her like interests and her
Yeah.
talents. So I just hope
Yeah.
she continues to do that. And
Yeah.
maybe, their union or their connection will, be the right choice. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. I hope that they do well. Am
That's
I saying too much about it?
no, no.
And that's it. That's all
Hoping for
I
the
gotta
best,
say about
guys.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. All right. The last thing. Do you want to talk on that one, Arena?
I do. I don't know as much about it, but I will say that Gabby Wendy and Wells Adams have the cast for The Traitors has been released and they are on the cast. So we're going
Mhm.
to have another season with some Bachelorette alumni coming on. So it'll be interesting to see if one of them is the traitor.
Yeah, and actually, I wanted to talk to you about this. Like, this was one of the shows that we were thinking about doing a
Yeah.
profile on, much like
Yeah.
how I did the Married at First Sight
Yeah.
Australia. If you haven't listened, it is
Yeah.
now free on Apple. So listen to the whole episode, guys, if you
Yes.
want to. It's coming out, I think, Friday.
Yes. Hmm.
Free to everyone.
Hmm.
And so tell me, what is The Traitors about? I'm not really sure if you want to do like a quick
I
synopsis.
mean, I can do very, very quick because I only watched one episode of the
Oh,
last
okay.
season that Pilot Pete was on.
Oh, okay.
But
He
I
was
heard
good
really
on
great,
it.
yeah, I heard
Yeah,
really
he
great
did
things
well.
about him. So
Yeah.
they get a bunch of people that are well known, celebrities, people who are on other reality shows in the past. They bring them on and they bring them to this like mansion. And they all meet on that first day. No one knows who the traitor is. And they go and they like sit it's hosted by wait, real quick. I forget his name, but he's an actor. He's a
Mm.
really good actor.
Is he that Irish actor?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm sure you guys like know. who I'm talking about. Alan Cumming. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so they're at this castle, not a mansion. Sorry guys. I saw the first episode. It's a castle in Scotland.
That's way
And
cooler. So
yeah, so cool.
awesome.
And it's kind of like a murder mystery game, kind of like Clue in a
I
way for
love
those that
murder
know
mysteries. I should
Clue.
watch this. I think I just don't know where to watch it.
So
Like, I think I watched the
it's on
rando, like,
Peacock.
British version on Netflix, but
I've
that
heard of
wasn't
the
what I
British
wanted.
version. Yeah, this one is on Peacock. So if you
Oh,
guys have
I didn't know
Peacock, it's on
that.
there. You can do a free trial too if you don't have
Yeah.
Peacock. Not trying to plug Peacock, not that they're helping us or anything,
I'm just
guys, but
gonna binge it
I
like
do have Peacock.
tomorrow.
Um,
I actually do like Peacock, but I switched whatever. I switched my cable and everything, so I don't have it anymore. And I don't know what happened to Peacock, but I don't
oh
have it
no.
anymore. It's okay.
Well,
I'm all right.
yeah.
Maybe. I may have to invest in the
Well,
$8 a month for Peacock, you
we
know.
could talk offline about it. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
But yeah, guys, so that sounds cool. I
Yeah.
mean, it
So
just
you
sounds
can
like a fun
win
show. Yeah.
money, six
Hmm.
figures at the end if you're the last person. Um,
Looks
so
like up to
yeah,
250,000.
yeah,
Dang.
$250,000. So yeah, it's good money, guys. And it's still good
Cool.
money after taxes too. Because you have to take that into consideration, guys.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Um, so yeah, like guys, just go on and watch it. Watch the last season because that one was apparently really, really good. And like I said, Pilot Pete was on there, and so many people said that it's like they forgot he was on The Bachelor and liked him way more on this show than they
Mm.
ever did on The Bachelor. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
really cool. And then, yeah, there were other people on there too. So it's definitely a
Cool.
show that even my husband was a little interested in, and he's not interested in most of the reality shows that I
Nice.
have
I
watched. Okay.
know. Yeah, no, I like that. I feel like that's a good like in between of like celebrity stuff, but
Yeah.
also like a cool show that, you
Yes.
know.
Yeah. So we should definitely maybe like cover the
Yeah.
new season, the next season, or try to at
Yeah,
least
maybe I'll
just
watch
do
that.
something.
We
Because I
can
don't think
always
most of my friends
do
do.
like a recap of a season too.
Yeah. Yeah, like Married at First
Um,
Sight,
yeah, like
Australia.
kind of like a profile of it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, cool. All right. Well, is
Mhm.
that everything, Arena? I feel like
I
that's
think
everything we had.
so. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now, guys. Let's get excited. We're still in anticipation of the next season of The Bachelorette
We're
with
so
Jen, season
excited.
21. So that's something to look forward
Yeah.
to. And then we have some really important episodes coming later this month that
Yeah,
I
we do.
know you guys are gonna really like. We're gonna get serious, guys. So definitely check out those episodes. They will be out later this month on Apple, YouTube, wherever you listen to us and watch us normally. It will be
Hmm.
there. And of course, as always, if you want to see all our content in like just like one place all together, you can also go to Patreon. We do have a Patreon, guys. So check it
Yep.
out if you want.
Yeah, seriously, wherever you listen to your podcast. And if you want to watch us, we're on YouTube, or Patreon. And yeah, like and subscribe,
Yes.
rate us, let us know what
Yeah.
you think. And of course, if you want to answer any of the questions we've had, just
Mhm.
find us on Instagram or write in the comments. We
Yeah.
will get back to you. We love
Yes.
to hear from you guys.
Yes, we
And
do.
yeah, we're so excited. Can't
Yeah.
wait to do
Okay.
our Jen episode soon.
Yes, we are so, so excited, guys. Also, look for the beginning of the season because we will be doing recaps in person together at the beginning of Jen's season.
Yes,
So,
I know.
big
We'll
things,
be in
guys.
person together. We
Mhm.
may even have a viewing party. So,
Yes.
we'll be putting the details out about that. I think we're
Mhm.
both going to be in the DC area at that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're in that area and you want to come out to a local place, we are going to be hosting something. We'll let you
Yeah.
know. We have
Mhm.
to finalize the details, but we're very excited. So,
Yes, we
yeah.
are.
All right. Well, thank
Okay.
you guys for listening
Thanks,
today,
guys. We'll see
and
you.
we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.